Welcome, members of the Wolf Pack. It's your boy Greiwolph, back with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. So we left off with us joining Hufflepuff and getting into our little room. There's nothing to do in there. There was you have the option to basically like come over here and eat an apple, and then drink some tea. That was it. That's the only options that was there. I was trying to change my uniform, my outfit or something, 'cause I got some cosmetic stuff. Can I eat these apples? This man just eating all the apples everywhere. Yeah, it can be.
Revelio.
What's up with this? So we can light this up or something, I'm assuming. At some point, because it has a little fire thing to it. I'm not sure what this chest is. House chest. Okay. That's probably going to have some meaning later on in the game. One of these cakes. Make my dude fat. Not 1,000% sure what's going to happen right now, but we'll see how this goes.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself. Especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Lenora.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were.
I was
They
about
both
to
work
join
in the ministry
Ravenclaw
now.
myself.
I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her.
Gryffindors are brave and stuff and what it said, and
Determination,
Ravenclaws are
daring.
intelligent
The
and
old
cunning
sorting
and
hat
witty.
was spoiled for choice with me.
And the Hufflepuffs are loyal. I can't remember what else it said, but it said there was loyal
It's
and
nice
something
meeting
else.
you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
I do know that the Hufflepuffs was like I said before, they was like big on alchemy and stuff like that. So
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
this video is probably gonna be like 30 minutes.
You went that way.
I'm trying to keep my videos in that 30-minute range.
Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
His name would be
Was
Arthur.
that your cat?
No,
It's like
one of the first years, I
he had
think.
glasses and stuff
Don't
just
have
like
any pets of
Arthur.
my own, unfortunately. My mother
And we're in a
doesn't think
house
too
that
highly of them,
their color is yellow,
especially magical
just like
ones.
Arthur. Oh nah, shame.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
My mother's a muggle.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the
So,
castle yourself.
like I said, I'm gonna try to keep these videos around 30 minutes, but it's really gonna depend on, like, you see all this dialogue that's happening, and this is a let's play. This is not like a guide or anything. This is really just me playing the game, and hopefully y'all enjoy me playing the game. I mean, that's pretty much how all my games go. I'm just me playing the games, and hopefully we all get to enjoy it together. This is my first playthrough of the game, so I have no idea what to expect. Like I said, I seen people play some of the videos, but I didn't like. I was watching them for fun. I wasn't like crazy paying attention, and then
Pleasure to meet you.
obviously there are videos I edited,
You too.
so it's usually just action packed. It's not like all of this,
I'm just a
the
bit
story
distracted.
stuff that's happening and stuff. So
That's
you
from my
miss a
uncle.
bunch of this stuff.
So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes, he travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
My house broom will do me fine for a while, I'm sure. My parents keep promising me something to make up for the fact that they spoil my sister rotten. I think we'll just tell them to kick me out with a wind wisp from Spintwitches and we'll call it even.
I could spend all my galleons at Honeydukes and just on fizzing Whizbees.
I prefer the 3 broomsticks to the Hogshead. Sirona's a much better conversationalist than Jasper Trout.
Anyone been into Albie Weeks' shop lately? I'm always looking for an excuse to go to Spintwitches, even if I can't afford a new broom.
I'm saving up for a new broom. Reckon I'll be going for the U-Weaver, or possibly the Silver Arrow. Albie Weeks says he'll give me a good price on that too.
Give me a second, y'all.
In my family, I've never even cried. Even when my brother put a Grindylow in my bed. Possibly a bit of crying, but no tears.
I don't think it's anything special if your family works at the ministry. Makes them a boring lot if you ask me.
And I don't know if, like,
I've seen you in
sitting here listening, there are certain games that cat keeps me out, and that's all I hear. There's certain games, if you just sit there and listen to certain dialogue, it unlocks quests and stuff like that. How you just gonna pick up somebody's tea and just drink it? Give me some of this. Ooh, more cakes. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, can't go up them stairs. Let me see if I can go to the other side. Nah. That ain't time to go upstairs. Alright, forget it. Where's that cat? That cat, this just reminds me of something. What the action is performing is just like, nah, player. Just, that cat doesn't be in the wrong place. Somebody gonna do some scandalous activities with that cactus.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
It's like a bestiary or something like that. What the deuce was that?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Revelio.
The hell was that? I wonder if you get that stronger. What if I can change the color?
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
You look, I can't hit you. I'll smack your butt with this thing.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to adapt to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I'm walking, they're doing the follow-up thing. I can't do nothing.
Lumos.
Apple.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Delicious.
Revelio.
Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, the book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled, dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. You just unlocked the Field Guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. You got 80, whatchamacallit, collect Field Guide pages. Field Guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. What? This is a wizardry level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your Field Guide tracks your current challenges progress. Select the challenge menu to continue. The challenge menu, my bus. Alright, so we got the Field Guide. Collecting your first Field Guide page unlocked the new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select the Field Guide pages to continue. Field Guide pages. Gear appearance reward Hogwarts regalia spectacles. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearance to critical upgrades. I can't move nothing. Rewards must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Man, you didn't let me do nothing.
Clever, isn't it?
All right, I'll check out that later.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the
What's this? Oh, I can bring up the challenges? No, this is spells. Luminous. Reparo. Okay, so I can put spells on, is what this is. Stupefy. Protecto. Rivero. What's this? My basic cast. So how do I use Stupefy? Keep triangle held to cast Stupefy counter at whichever enemy you choose. Okay. So once I block, I got to hold triangle.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You have discovered a Foo Flame, fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Foo Flame. Open the map. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and the professors live, and including the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the Great Hall region, which I'm assuming is right here. Yep, Great Hall. Okay, so what's the rest of this? I can't because I haven't unlocked the Foo Flames of it. Alright. In this view, you can see the Foo Flames available in the region. Green Foo Flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common areas or common room. Gray food flames reveal the locations of undiscovered flames. Return the map. The right side of the map is where you will find academy points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouse. Select the library annex region flag. This one is hopping around, obviously. Professor Weasley has unlocked the central hall food flames for you. Use the R to rotate the map and fast travel to the central hall section with square. Looks like this video is gonna be mostly informative stuff.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Oh, one of the reasons I was freaking...
You'll be expected
I want to say not posting, but what was keeping me busy was I actually wasn't even playing any games. I didn't know what to play.
As soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Yeah, I didn't know what to play. I was playing, was sitting back and I was debating, hey, do I want to go ahead and start the God of War DLC? Do I want to buy the Final Fantasy DLC and play that? Like, what do I want to do? And for some reason, the Surge popped in my head, and I went back to look at my trophies, and I noticed that I never beat the first Surge game. I beat the second one, but I never beat the first one. So I went back and I was just playing that. And I did wind up beating it and getting both endings yesterday. So that's one of the things I was doing. And that's something I would play on the channel. If y'all wanted to see that, I would replay it. Because I've already beat it, and I could just, I just started a new game. So I could just do the new game and go through it and whatever and play it that way. So it's not going to be a blind playthrough, but it'll be a playthrough. And then Surge 2, I'll probably start all over because I just don't remember playing that game at all. I played it, but I just don't remember. And I know I'm on New Game Plus for that game as well. Because I remember the last time I was playing it trying to get the second ending trophy, because the ending was crazy. That last boss was ridiculous. But it also could be my play style, because I watched other people play or whatever, and it seemed like they was having a lot easier time than I was. But yeah, neither here nor there. But that's another Souls-like game. If you want to play, that you should play is the Surge.
Hogsmeade, Professor.
It was made by the same people that made Lords of the Fallen, which honestly I didn't even know. I didn't pay attention to the studio that produced it until I was watching Fighting Cowboy play, and he was talking about it when he was talking about he was playing the first. And this game came out 6 years ago. Excuse me, I'm drinking some water. The Surge came out 6 years ago. I didn't even think about that. But the Surge 2 came out 4 years ago, and the Surge 1 came out 6 years ago. But that came out after, what's the name of it? It came out after Lords of the Fallen. So they had Lords of the Fallen that came out first, which was in 2014. The Surge came out in 2015. And then Sekiro came out in 2019, I think. And then Surge 2 came out in 2020 is what it was. And those are some games, but I remember he was talking about how in the first Lords of the Fallen, when you run and you jump, you do a run and jump and you roll. The Surge, you didn't do that, but the Surge is basically like, it's another Souls-like game. But the thing that makes it very good is that you can chop body parts. Like if you need an arm, if you need armor for your arms, you chop if an enemy is wearing armor on their arm, you chop their arm off, you get that schematics to make the armor for their arm. And then you chop more arms off so you can get pieces, so you can, and when I mean pieces, you get scrap, like certain types of arm scrap, so you can make arm pieces. And then same thing for legs, and same thing for body, and same thing for head. The weapon, as soon as you chop the weapon off, if they have a weapon in their right hand, you chop their right hand off, you'll get their arm piece, so you can make an arm, and you get the weapon that they're dropping. Same thing for like bosses. If a boss has a certain weapon, you chop their arm off, you'll get that boss weapon. The second game is a little different. You get the boss weapon no matter what, but if you do a certain thing, you'll get the upgraded version of the boss weapon. So the second game changed a lot. It improved vastly on the gameplay from the first one. But I didn't know it was made by Deck 13, which is the same people that made Lords of the Fallen. The first Lords of the Fallen. Obviously the second one too, but the first Lords of the Fallen.
Mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately,
and it's
we are lucky to have the
unfortunate.
ever-gifted
I was reading some
Professor
stuff on
Peck
this,
in charge of
and
our students'
apparently,
education in that regard.
the Surge 2 was considered a fail. Even though it was so good and it was way better than the first one, it was considered a fail because of the time in which it released. And I don't know what other game released around that same time as the Surge 2. I'll have to look it up and see. But apparently, whenever it got released, it didn't sell as good as they thought it was going to sell, so they considered it a fail, which is crazy because the game was really good. The DLC was really good and everything. Like, everything was really good about the game. Like, it wasn't the best game ever, but it was way better than the first game. And it was just really good. And I highly recommend playing the Surge and the Surge 2, especially if you like Souls-like games, because it gives you something different to look at with the Souls games. It's not your ordinary Souls game. Like I said, each Souls game always has its own spin on it, and I'm hoping, since they remade Lords of the Fallen, that they'll at least go and make a Surge 3, if not just completely remake the whole series. But they remake the whole series. Hopefully they don't do crazy and like, oh, let's just redo everything all together, like, because the Surge has one of the best openings to a video game I've ever seen.
There's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Maybe I had finished talking. Can't tell nobody, he said.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Excuse me.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil.
Oh my gosh.
Professor Fig.
But yeah, that game is good. But you definitely want to see the opening to it. The opening scene to that game is pretty, like, oh snap. And then it just gets going. And they have a Deck 13 has a. It looks like they have a. I want to say a hobby or a scheme of them making a game, and you have a set character that you can't create the character. You have a set character, but then the second version of the game, either the second version or the second iteration, now you can create a character. Because how the Surge is, you're trapped as a certain character named Warren. The second version, you can make your character. Same thing with freaking Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen, you are a certain guy. I can't remember his name. And then the new Lords of the Fallen, you can make a character. So it's kind of on those same lines. So I hope they either come out with a whole another IP, or they just kind of remake the Surge. Because right now they're very, very, very focused on Lords of the Fallen and trying to make it better. But I feel like Lords of the Fallen is a good single player game, an okay single player game. Multiplayer is just so bad in it. They need to just let it go and just, like, you know what, let's just focus on something else. The game's still so good because of when it came out, they had no competitors at that point in time, so it's still so good. But like after people bought it, it was like, all right, gameplay is not so bad, but it's just like stuff is happening. Can I pick up that? Can I pick up that note? Return to the quest area. I probably can't pick up that note. Wait, there it is. Come here. It's floating around, but how do I get it? It won't let me. It's not even prompting anything. It's this. He probably gonna tell me how to do it. Let me just talk to this fool because he probably gonna tell me how to do it.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was
so much
hoping
talking,
our
but
paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, And so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Here we go. This blank represents the main quest. Completing the main quest will further the story, unlocking new features and grant XP. Collectible chest 35, field guide pages 150, demi-skies statues 10, and astronomy tables 1. Some quests are locked by spells and or level requirements, and in these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with the X. What do we have? Defense against the dark arts or charm class. Defend a 10 defense against the dark arts. The reward is for this one is Acacio Levieso. Let's do this one first. Let's do the charm class first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, so welcome to Hogwarts. Cast Charm Compass. The Charm Compass will lead you to anything you were tracking. Ah, okay, that's what it does. I still want that page. How do I get it? This is not making sense to me. 'Cause I can't just jump up and grab it. First of all, let me unlock this.
Another adventure, are we?
Come here, page. See, I can't grab the page. The hell is this? This means something. This was those dice. Those dice mean something that was on the wall. I'll figure that out later. I want that page, and I don't know how to get it. And it's probably one of the new spells I'm gonna learn. That Acacio spell or whatever it is gonna be.
Revelio.
What's this? Central Hall Fountain. The Orient Fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens in the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base. Hey, click it too, so I should unlock something.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Oh, what's she talking about?
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Of course I will, girl. I'm the protagonist.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
It's easily a clue. Ha.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Hey, give me that. Alright, anyways, let's go to our quest we're supposed to be going to. Wait. Oh, she's already right here. I might as well talk to her.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
You should have seen that, but you didn't. Hey, I'm level 2. Why didn't this one unlock? Oh, this is where I teleported from the first time, that's why. So it's already green. Okay, my quest got taken off. Let's get towards this quest and then we'll end this video like right where this quest is supposed to begin at, 77 feet, meters, whatever it is away. I don't know what the measuring system is in this game. I'm looking around like this because I want to make sure I don't miss anything, because I feel like this game has like a lot of hidden entry. Like I said, there's 603 collectibles in this game, so, and it's a trophy to collect all of the collectibles. Let's go this way. Oh my gosh, I gotta go back down the stairs. I was going the wrong way from the beginning.
Revelio.
That little dingling sound makes me think that I revealed something, but there's nothing around. Defense. How close am I? 18. All right, we're about to. The cat. Alright, I don't want this quest to trigger in this video. I just want to get near it.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
How do I keep going the wrong way? Anyways, let's open this chest. Oh, level locked. Alright, it's this way. I'm supposed to go up this way. Didn't mean to do that. This way. Up these stairs. Alright, it's in here. Alright. This is where we're gonna end. Let me get some that light is not hitting me right. Let's
want him to go back to the lesson.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. This is where we're gonna end this video at today. For this one, this has been our part 2. We'll pop back in with part 3 and we'll start our classes and see how good of a student I am at learning all this magic and stuff. And we'll get from there. I appreciate y'all tagging along. For y'all on YouTube, if you leave your boy with a like, subscribe, possibly a comment, you know what I mean? Maybe turn that notification bell on so you can know when I post a new video. And, you know, tell your friends about it so that we can get this good come up in this YouTube industry, you know what I mean? Stay blessed out there, y'all.